let's talk about Virgo and Capricorn sun sign compatibility. With Virgo and Capricorn, you have two earth signs. Now, the earth signs are those people who are interested in building in the real world, the three-dimensional world. There is a level of practicality to both Virgo and Capricorn. They like to see things in concrete. They like to see concrete examples. They like to see proof in the world around them that the things that they're doing are making a difference, okay? What will initially attract these two would be the fact that they are both earthy. They are both sensors. They are both the type. Virgo is analytical. Virgo likes to look at a situation that's a mess. I always say it's kind of like a ball of yarn that's been all tangled up. Virgo likes to take that yarn and organize it, you know. They like to name things, delineate things, categorize things. That's why Virgos can sometimes be a bit critical, or they can be on the low functioning side. They can be thought of as people who can be overly critical, but it's only because they have a certain level of idealism to them, okay? Now, then with a Capricorn, you have someone who appreciates taking those pieces that Virgo has sort of pulled apart and organized. It likes to take those pieces and then build something with it. So you can see how this pairing that can be a very productive match. So initially they'll be attracted to one another's sensibility, practicality, the fact that there's a genuineness to both Virgo and Capricorn. If you were to be very surface, we would say Virgo can be like sort of the perfectionist, Capricorn can be sort of the status conscious, or those who are interested in doing things the right way. They both have an element of this to them, appreciating that there's a right way to do something and a wrong way to do something, and they're both sort of seeking that line of doing things the correct way. So this can be a nice harmonious interplay between the two of them, right? As far as long-term interaction goes between these two, because you've got two earthy signs, the earth signs many times are connected with conservatism, with tradition. I've got a good friend that's a Capricorn that has a lot of Aquarius in her chart, and actually quite a bit of Scorpio, but she ultimately is interested in, while she's very free-spirited and independent, she ultimately is interested in a relationship. She wants a partner that she can build a strong, like a dynamic duo, you know, this sort of status couple or high-powered couple where they go together out in the world and, you know, affect change in the world together. And that's very Capricorn Virgo. Now, you could have Capricorn Virgo couple where it's like the old, I always think of, it makes me think of, maybe because my grandfather's a Capricorn, but I think of sort of this old couple, you know, that lives in your neighborhood. They've been together for forever. Their yard's always beautiful. Their home's small and modest, but it's very well cared for, very well kept. You know, there's this appreciation for following kind of the routine of chores, you know, like when it's springtime, you spring clean your house, and in the fall, you kind of do the same thing and get ready for winter time, and you get ready for, you winterize everything, you know, that's very kind of Capricorn Virgo, the way the two of these would sort of work together in the home place. Of course, you've got to look at the moons. I'm being very general because it's sun signs, but in general, you can see that there's this desire to conserve, there's a desire to create safety, solidity, permanence when you put these two together. Virgo's a bit of a worrier at times and can overanalyze things, and Capricorn likes to fix a problem. So see, Capricorn, especially the Capricorn male to a Virgo female, he would appreciate being able to kind of solve her problems for her, help her. And the Virgo female has this desire to, well, male as well, the Virgo desires serving and caring for the partner in a very practical way through actions, okay? So Virgo would appreciate, and the Capricorn partner, Capricorn likes to lead, and so Virgo would appreciate playing the sort of the assistant to Capricorn's leadership. Now, if you have a Capricorn female and a Virgo male, it can work just fine, you know, as long as their moons are happy. You just have to bear in mind that typically the Capricorn, unless the rest of their charts would suggest otherwise, typically the Capricorn sun is going to be a little bit stronger, a stronger personality expression than the Virgo. Virgo tends to be more of a introverted expression, or it's kind of a sign that, like, a lot of times if you meet a Virgo, a pure Virgo, they could have a bunch of, actually you could meet a Virgo sun, they could have a bunch of fire in their chart, you know, a fiery moon. But there's still initially, there's this observational quality to Virgo where they're sort of watching you, observing you, and sort of sizing you up and figuring things out, and then they'll take action. I've got another good friend, Virgo female, who's got an Aries moon, and I believe her sun is she's got a lot of Libra in her chart too, but I think her sun's in I want to say in the 8th house. So she's got a really strong chart, other than her Virgo sun, but she still has that analytical nature of a Virgo. She still wants to name things and make things make sense in her life. She still worries, and she's, she really appreciates a partner that is strong, that can sort of create some structure for her that she can lean against, okay, and that can assuage her worries and her fears. And that's what Capricorn's good at. So I really like Virgo and Capricorn together. I think also because both of these signs appreciate things being like where you sort of know what to expect. As long as the moons are happy, once again, and the sexual planets, the personal planets are happy. I mean, to me, the fact that things are consistent, it's not going to be a bad thing. Sometimes you can have a partner who gets bored with too much Earth, but these two, they will feel like they can rely on one another. So it's a very nice combination. As far as how others are going to see the partnership, like I said, this is kind of that couple that's, the committed couple that lives down the street. Like I said, they keep their yard nice. They take care of their duties and their responsibilities. They show up at the PTA meetings. There's just a nice conservative quality, a reliable, dependable, traditional quality to this partnership. And I'm using this as a metaphor, but if you're a young couple in college or something, you can imagine you're just kind of the couple that other people can sort of rely on, maybe come to for advice, or, are in charge of, planning things for the group to get together, study groups and things like that. So anyway, if you have questions or comments or thoughts about your Virgo Capricorn relationship, let me know. And also be sure to check out the Virgo in Love video, because it will go much more in detail about Virgo, and also check out the Capricorn in Love video, because it will tell you more about your Capricorn partner or yourself, and how these two signs operate when they're in love. So thanks for listening. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm always available at my website, moderncosmic.com. Have a good one. Okay, bye.